Hey, 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 we are live. We are live, and we are also on the line. I am going to just waiting a couple of moments. All righty. Thank you for those of you that are on Facebook. Thank you for those of you that are on the phone. This is so fun. This is National Sales Dr. Katrina Harris Earl, and I'm just going to wait just a couple moments, and then I will begin. It is 2 minutes after the hour. I reside in both Chicago, Illinois, and the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm in Chicago, Illinois right now. It literally, wish I could show you, it literally just started snowing outside, and it's beautiful. We hope we don't get a lot, so those essential workers on the highways won't have to spend much time out away from their families. So we're just giving a few of you, if you're on YouTube watching me, please comment. If you are on Facebook watching me, please comment. And if you're on the phone, hang tight. And every 20 minutes, we're supposed to drink some water. So hang tight. We're going to start in, I'll start at 4 minutes after. We are staying hydrated, and we are doing everything we can. Today, it's extremely dark in my house because of the snow, and I have all of my lights on here, and it's still a tad bit dark. Can you comment and let me know you can see me and hear me? And I think that's better, hopefully. That is better. I'm getting as much light. All righty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. My name is Katrina Harris Earl, and I'm just so grateful for those of you that have taken time to join us. Again, I'm on my YouTube channel. I am on my Facebook fan page, and I'm online all at the same time, reaching you. And so I'm grateful. I just want to take a moment today to say happy Sunday, and to take a moment to thank you for taking time, taking what I call a beauty break, or in this case, called a peek into pink, for me to share a little bit of information with you about Mary Kay and about what I love about what I do. I totally would be remiss if I didn't speak to the situation, the occasion. As I said, I'm coming to you right now from snowy Chicago. It literally, within the last hour, those of you in Chicago can comment, literally within the last hour just began to snow. But I'm so grateful for a business that has allowed me to work from home for 29 years. And I know there are beauty consultants on, but I also know that there are guests that have been invited by their beauty consultants that are watching this live and or are watching this replay. If you're watching the replay, please type hashtag replay if you're on a device, and let us know that you're watching. I'm grateful that I have had the opportunity to work from home for 29 years, and now more than ever, it is giving me the opportunity to still support so many of my beauty consultants and sales directors that this is their sole income. When you make a decision to support them in their small business, you are buying local, you are supporting their small business, you are literally, in many cases, putting food on the table, lights in their home, helping them to provide for their family during this difficult and challenging time. And I want to speak directly to you from my heart. I'm blessed to work in full-time ministry with my husband, and we started our day today ministering to others, as I'm sure many of us have been doing throughout the day. And I just want to say that first, I pray that everyone is safe and that your home and loved ones are safe. And I pray for you in your financial decisions. Will be making very critical financial decisions that we haven't had to make. And for some people, it literally will be a matter of which bills to pay. Mary Kay can be an opportunity that is right for the time. You know, unfortunately, we have experienced great recession. We have experienced challenges. And in 29 years, I started Mary Kay in the middle of a recession, then experienced the Great Recession that I think everybody who is listening to me was alive for. Some of y'all were not alive when I started 29 years ago. But I can tell you that alcohol, tobacco, the entertainment industry, and even the beauty industry continues to thrive. And even though in the midst of this, normally I would have gotten my hair done, I definitely am due for a nail appointment and a pedicure, as I'm sure many of us are, would have loved to have seen my massage therapist. but I'm not doing any of those things. But right now, I still am able to service my customers right from home. So yesterday we did what is called a virtual beauty session, a Facebook Live party. It's been happening on QVC. It's been happening on late night TV. There's not anyone under the sound of my voice that has not seen someone on a camera selling them skincare, selling them beauty products, and we are able to do that. Most beauty consultants have product on hand, and those that do not choose to have product on hand, we still do have our distribution center in Texas that is shipping products out. So if should you decide at the end of this call to make a $100 investment, you literally could be in business tomorrow. And this could be an opportunity to enhance your income. It also presents an amazing, powerful sense of community. I can't tell you, as a woman of God, as someone who is connected with churches throughout the globe, I can honestly say that I have grown even more spiritually from my connection with women in Mary Kay, because I work with them 7 days a week. And in many cases, 365, 24/7. I work with them so intimately. We travel together. We work together, and I could tell you that the sense of community and the opportunity to minister with makeup, Mary Kay was not looking for a cosmetic company. She was looking for a company to enrich women's lives. And she took God as her business partner 56 years ago, and that mission is being fulfilled. You could make a decision right now to come into Mary Kay for the community, the energy, the positivity, the powerfulness. I'm blessed to be one of the top leaders in the world with Mary Kay as a national sales director. I'm blessed to have an international business, both here and in Singapore and Malaysia. And I'm blessed to be a part of the #1 family in all of Mary Kay. My national sales director, Gloria Mayfield Banks, who you also can follow on social media, is one of the most amazing, powerful, motivational speakers on stage with Oprah, on stage with Hillary, on stage with many top and amazing people. They've been on stage with her. She is a powerful speaker, and she's #1 in North America and the most recognized woman around the globe in Mary Kay. And I could tell you, being a part of the #1 family, you would have the opportunity to be empowered by so many people. And so I'm just going to spend a little bit of time today talking to you about myself, not for the purpose of talking about me, but for the purpose of sharing with you why I made the decision 29 years ago to say yes to Mary Kay, and why I think that this business is right for the times. There are some things that I know for sure, and what I know for sure is you saying yes to a career in Mary Kay. This time a year from now, you'll be glad that you did, because of the money, the recognition, the self-confidence, the tax deductions, the freedom and flexibility, the opportunity to be your own boss, and as I said, most importantly, because of the people that will become a part of your life. I've been building my business since 1991. I started in February 1991. I was running a non-profit job training agency, and I wanted to help people in the inner city. And so that's exactly what I was doing. I was working 60 hours a week for the mayor's office, running this program, and I also was in grad school. I had a 2-hour one-way commute to grad school. I was in Northern California, working in Oakland, California. Our state capital is Sacramento, one of the busiest highways, Highway 80. I was commuting from Oakland to Sacramento, 2 hours one way with no traffic, more time with traffic, and I was driving a hoopty. Some people call it a hoopty, which means I hope it gets me there. It's one of those cars that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and you don't know what you're getting into. So those that work in the nonprofit are honestly the most educated, brokest people that you'll meet. And anybody who knows that just started laughing, because so many of them have PhDs, they have double degrees, many of them have master's degrees. And so in my nonprofit job, I needed to pursue and I needed to further my education. And so when I decided to do that, I knew that I needed more money, because I simply could not accumulate more student loans. I already had student loans from Mills College. I had a degree in economics and political science, and I had $50,000 worth of student loans. I had a $100,000 undergraduate education in the 90s. Hello. And actually I graduated in 89. I had a $100,000 education in the 80s, I should say. And now I needed $160,000 for grad school. The numbers were not adding up with my nonprofit education. And so I was praying and consistently just asking God, how am I going to figure this out? I mean, the man on the white horse was not coming. He didn't know my name, my address, or my phone number. I'm so glad that right now he's upstairs. Okay. But back then, did not exist in my life. And so I was just thinking, but I will tell you that I had no idea that the answer to my prayers would be pink cars and pink jars. I'm sitting right here and I can look outside my front door and see my 14th free car pink Escalade that is right now being covered in snow. But my 14th free car, can you believe that? Free. I'll drive that car for another year and a half, and then Mary Kay will give me another car of my choice, or $1,400 cash. But back then, never would I have thought Mary Kay would have been the answer to my prayers. But I was having a conversation about money that we have often. I was having a conversation about helping the young adults that I got paid. If they got placed in jobs, our organization got paid. And if they did not get placed in jobs, our organization did not get paid. I looked at some of them one day and I said, I need an image consultant. I need somebody to come in and help me with these young women to pull their blouses up and pull their skirts down and hook their look. Because we know that when you walk into an interview, your confidence and your look makes a difference as much as your skill, right? And so Daryl, I was talking to him. I worked on the west side of Oakland. He worked on the east side of Oakland and another part of the inner city. And he said, I have a homegirl. She graduated from Clark Atlanta University, and she's now back in Oakland with her family. And all she does is like this Mary Kay thing. She works in full-time ministry with her husband, and all she does is this Mary Kay thing. That kind of sounds like me now. But he said, I think she does something with image and makeup and everything. I said, have her call me. Had no idea there are Chronos moments in your life and there are Kairos moments. And you guys, this could be a Chronos moment. Well, for everyone, it's a Chronos moment. Right now, Chronos is a time on the calendar. You can look on the calendar and see that today is, what day is it? March 22nd. And in Chicago, it's 4:13 p.m. Chronos is a time on a calendar. Kairos is a moment in time that God does a quick thing and it shifts the trajectory of your life. I had no idea that that conversation with Daryl was a Kairos moment and would shift the trajectory. Literally, my house came out of that. The ability for my dad to retire early. Well, he was forced to retire, but to not have to go back to work. The ability for my mother to retire early. My husband, my now 14 grandchildren, they all came out of that one conversation with Daryl. I know for many of you, last night you prayed, this morning you prayed, and this could really be your answer. It could be your answer just for some fun, or it could be your answer as significantly as it's been for me. And so Tammy called me. She came out. I wasn't thinking about Mary or Kay, but she did three things. We read a book, we squirt a tube, we flip a page. She made them feel good. She made them look good. And then she asked me if she could follow up with me for a facial. My grandmother raised me to be nice. My mom raised me to be nice. She did something nice for us, volunteer. We didn't pay her, of course, nonprofit. We didn't have any money, but she had no idea that she was about to recruit a national sales director. And she asked me if she could follow up with me. I said sure, because I was being nice, but wouldn't have cared if she never would have called me. Tammy followed up with me, and she followed up with me, you guys, from October all the way to January. She wasn't a pest, she wasn't pushy, but she was persistent and she was passionate about what she did. No doubt the person that invited you as well. And so one day she caught me on a Sunday in January, kind of like today. It was a little bit rainy, a little bit overcast. I had just come in from church. I went to my refrigerator. There was no food in there. And Tammy had agreed to come over, and I totally had forgotten. I said, oh my gosh, I saw this sign on the refrigerator that she had sent me in the mail saying that she was coming over, and if I had two girlfriends, I'd have a free gift. And of course, this is BC, before cell phones, before computers. Everything that Tammy did for me that Sunday afternoon, we can now do virtually with our client. And so I called up my girlfriend, Tracy, who now is in DC, and I called her up and I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? She lived up the street from me. She said, girl, I'm about to drive by your house. I have to take my cousin back to UC Berkeley. I said, bet, I need you to come by my house. I had promised Tammy I would have two friends. And again, had no idea that Tracy would later go on and become my very first team member and my offspring sales director now. And in addition to her good government job, who makes a difference for all of us in the career that she does. She now has Mary Kay as a gig on the side and has earned several free cars herself. And so Tracy came over, she got there. It looked like I had planned it the whole week. Tammy came in and she did our job description again: read a book, squirt a tube, flip a page. That's all she did: read, squirt, and flip. And then she, at the end, she asked us what we wanted. And she showed us all this amazing product that I have sitting around here. And I wanted two things, it all. I had two problems: no cash. But women possess a skill. They can walk in a mall with no money and walk out with 8 bags. How many of you have done that before? How many of us wish we could do that today? How many of us would love to be doing some retail therapy? Many people are still doing retail therapy right on the computer. I promise you, they're scrolling, they're clicking, they're buying. There are those that are going to hold tight to their money, but there are many within our target market that they're still in a position that they can purchase and spend and have things delivered to their door. And companies are having major sales, right? And so at the end, I wanted two things. It all had no cash, but I figured it out. I spent $125. Tracy spent $125. Her cousin bought nothing, but she counted as my second person to get my free gift. Tammy had sold $250 at the dining room table on a Sunday afternoon. I found out she made 50%. We recheck your skin in a week to 10 days to make sure the product's working for you. That's where she went into glamour. She taught us how to really hook our look and how to work on more advanced skincare. And at that time, my girlfriend spent $300. These are my girlfriends I just was texting with today. They're all successful attorneys and business owners right now. But back then, everybody was in law school and nobody had any cash. And so I was amazed that she has sold $550 to me and my broke friends. And I was like, wow. Well, she invited me to lunch, and that happened to be February 14th. I spent Valentine's Day with her. And that was another Kairos moment. That was the day that I began my career and my love affair with Mary Kay. And you guys, I work this business very, very part-time, as you can choose to. A lot of times people say, I have no time. Well, we got lots of time now, right? Even our homeschooling mamas, we got time right now. But we show you how to weave this into your already busy schedule. People are scrolling anyways, y'all. I mean, the power of social media. When I get off of here, I'm sure some of you were on with me yesterday on Instagram watching D Nice, the celebrity DJ. He started with 200 people on his Instagram at about 2 o'clock and tapped out at 100,000 people on his Instagram having what he called a club quarantine party. And I just was watching the power of social media, of how people are coming together with community. I mean, everybody was in there, including Michelle Obama and Oprah. Everybody was popping into his party, and it was just fun to just see Janet Jackson pop in and Missy Elliott pop in and, you know, Will Smith and Jada pop in and all these people. The power of social media. So many of us knew the power, but we're now seeing, OMG, are you kidding me? What we can do right from our home with good internet and some decent lighting, which I probably need some more today. I apologize. But y'all, I promise you, we can show you how to do that right from home with a $100 decision. And so I worked my business very part-time for a year and added about $10,000 to my income. I weaved it into my busy schedule. And so if you are busy, let us show you how to weave this in. When you want more, you can do more, but an extra $300-400 a month could be exciting. Some of you are saying, I need an extra $1,000 now. Literally, need an extra $1,000 now. Let us show you how to create that with Mary Kay. And so the beautiful thing is, at the end of the year, I looked up and I was having fun with my business, but things that started to change. It was a political year. We had a presidential election in that November of 91. A new president came in January of 92. And this was January of 92. And all of a sudden I got a tap on my door, and I could tell that something was about to go down at my job. And I was hoping it wasn't me. But I got a feeling in my stomach, and the Holy Spirit said, make a move. And I am grateful that I had Mary Kay to make a move too. Prayerfully for you, when this is over, you go back to work, you continue. No doubt there might be some first responders that are like still working. There might be nurses or teachers that are watching me that are on their break. And I just want to tell you, first of all, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough for the work that you are doing. If you're a teacher, put hashtag on there so we can just love teacher, nurse, first responder. We want to give love to you, and even our military that is playing a vital role. And so I decided to make a move. 4 months later, I earned a free car. 3 months later, I quit my job. And that was August 1992. And 3 months later, my very first pink Cadillac showed up. I told you my 14th one is parked right out there, just inches from where I'm standing. But my first one showed up, and 3 months after that, my entire department was eliminated. You guys, everyone in my department was laid off, and they were stressed out, but I had laid them off before they laid me off. And so I say that not to impress you, just to impress upon you that you need a side gig. You need a side gig. And so many people have in this gig economy even have been having a side gig like Uber, and great side gigs. And many people, it is their main gig. But even now that's challenged, right? So there's something to be said about you and your computer, or you and your phone being able to connect with powerful human beings all over the world and turn it into cash. And that's what we have the opportunity to do. And so I was now full-time Mary Kay. And so I just want to summarize with you how we make money. If you're the kind of person who likes to take notes, grab a piece of paper and draw a line down the center and a line across the middle, so you have 4 quadrants. And I'm just going to tell you 4 different categories of how we make money. The very first box I want you to put, I'm trying not to touch my face, but I'm going to take another sip of water. So I realize my hair it's like all up in my face, but it's okay. So the first thing, I said this yesterday, I said I need tissue right by here, and I didn't bring any. So hold on one second. I do have one of our handy disposable towels. So doing everything we can to not touch our face, right? So the first way that we make money is we share this product. So the very first thing we do is we share the product. And in that box, I want you to write 50%. We make 50%. We make half of everything we sell. So I want you to write down 1 person is a facial, 2 people is a double facial, 3 to 6 is a party. And what we're doing now online, it's really unlimited. It could be 1 person that you could be doing FaceTime with. It could be 1 person you could be over the phone. Or it could be a group of people that are on Facebook Live with you, or using a tool called Zoom, which is a powerful company based out of Chicago. You could be using using that tool right now, and you and up to 50 people could gather, and you make 50%. Our product has the Good Housekeeping seal. So we have an amazing product. Hopefully you've had it on your face. If you haven't, I need you to understand that we have a quality product at a amazing price. We have medium, and top-notch products. So we have our highest end Time-Rose Repair skincare, which is what I use on my face, which is the age repairing line. We have our age fighting line, and then we have our amazing natural line. We have powerful and amazing skincare that's economically priced in comparison to the equivalent product on the market. Skincare is where it's at. For every 25 customers you have that are using our skincare consistently, and using not just the basic skincare, but 1 or 2 additional beauty treatments like a microdermabrasion or a charcoal mask or a glycolic peel or some of the other things, or what just happens to be here, our amazing Skin Vigorate brush, or there's so many other products. If they're just using the skincare plus 1 or 2 other products, for every 25, you could add about $7,500 profit to your income. Skincare, you guys, skincare customers. And even in a challenging economy, honestly, we get up and we might not even put makeup on. Let's be clear. I put makeup on for y'all, okay? And I put makeup on for the church community, but so many people right now are not, they're no makeup. I was watching Tyler Perry, probably some of you saw the viral video of Tyler Perry coming on, and then Yolanda Adams comes on, and then Tamla Mann comes on, and then Fantasia. Fantasia had on makeup. Nobody else had makeup on. So a lot of us no makeup on right now and not even getting dressed, okay? But we're all still washing our face, brushing our teeth, right? Even some of us, not so much combing our hair, but we're washing our face and brushing our teeth. Skincare, you guys, they are still turning the water on and it's going down the drain. And as dry as we are, oh my gosh, our satin hands, I can't help but use it. So in that box, it's all about the product, and it's about this being a consumable product that people will reorder. That's a great price point. You will have a website. You start today. You can set your website up today and you make 50%. Do the math. The last thing I want you to write in that box is $100 a face. You'll average $100 a face. You'll have some that will buy nothing. You'll have some that will buy everything, but most people will buy in between. And just like Walmart, for example, on a regular Sunday afternoon, Walmart will average, if someone has a shopping cart, they'll average over $100. If they have no shopping cart or just in their hand, they'll average about 40 bucks. You maybe will say, oh my gosh, I can get out of Walmart for less than that. But that's because of a lot of people compensate for what you didn't buy. Or some of you are like, I got 6 kids. Mine is always $100, okay? And so likewise, there's no obligation to purchase, but every store knows their averages, and you will average $100 a face. So how much do you need to make? We can help you figure out how many faces you would want to experience this product or to experience you romancing the product, okay? So the first box is we share this opportunity. The second box is, the first box is we share this product. The second box is we share the opportunity. When you share the opportunity, which is what I'm doing right now, you have the ability to build a team. I see on here my newest sales director. Shout out to Rhonda Dawson Prater, who's coming on from Richmond, Virginia. And she is a salon owner, successful salon owner, successful woman of God, very active in ministry. And she would tell you if she were on with me live how grateful she is. Whoops, sorry, my light was about to drop. So those of you on the phone didn't see that, but she would tell you right now how grateful she is for this career because her Mary Kay business is continually sustaining her family. And so as she makes decisions how to operate as a salon owner. And so you guys, as you share the opportunity, you build a commission. And so the key numbers just to think of, Mary Kay is not a pyramid company. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. We are direct sales, which means we buy directly from Mary Kay, we sell directly to the consumer, and Mary Kay directly pays us a commission, okay? So when I recruit you, I don't get some of your commission from you. Mary Kay pays me out of her 50%. And so the beautiful thing about that is your commission will start at 4%. It goes up to 9, it gets to 13, and the highest commission you could earn from your team member is up to 36%. And there's some other bonuses in there. So that's really significant out of Mary Kay's 50%. And so you start out, the simplest way to describe the 3 levels in Mary Kay is consultant, sales director, national sales director. Consultants sell the product and have an opportunity to build a team. No pressure, you can build a team. There's no quotas, you can share the opportunity. As a matter of fact, when you make your $100 decision to say yes in Mary Kay, you can come into this business and 3 people, your 3 besties can join you for $75. You get 3 golden tickets that you can share very selectively with 3 powerful women that can join your team, and those 3 women get to come in for only $75. Inside your starter kit, you get $450 worth of product, which is unbelievable, that you can use to demonstrate, to show, to experience, right, just like I'm doing today. And if you were to scroll down if you're on my Facebook page and you scroll down, you would see that I just did that yesterday. So I went through and talked about some of the product. And so as we share the opportunity as a consultant, you're going to make amazing money. When you help 24 women, you and your team collectively sharing this opportunity, hit 24, you can then become a sales director. Sales directors not only have customers, but they also train the consultants. And then when you're a sales director and you help other women become sales directors, when you've helped about 20 other women become sales directors in different lines, you become a national sales director. And National Sales Director, I like to say, stands for Never Stop Dreaming. There's so many things I love about being a national, but I'll tell you one thing is we have retirement. We have something called a Family Security Program, where the company will buy your organization back, and for 15 years, you'll receive 60% of your earnings for 15 years. If something should happen to you, it would go on to your surviving beneficiary. And so it's like having the best of both worlds. I don't have a boss, but I do have retirement. It's really a blessing, 100% paid for by Mary Kay. It's unparalleled. We have an unparalleled product, and we have an unparalleled career opportunity. And I could go on and on and on, but the bottom line is you make money from sharing the opportunity. But it's not multi-level and network marketing. It's directly paid from Mary Kay. The third box, and I'll go through this one pretty quickly, but in that box you can write prizes, priorities, perks, and promotions, okay? So prizes, priorities, perks, and promotions. I'm gonna start with priorities because that one should be first. Mary Kay's priority: faith first, family second, career third. Mary Kay was a powerful, amazing Christian woman. She did not hide it. She took God as her business partner with this business on Friday, September 13th, when she opened the doors in Dallas, Texas. I was blessed to be trained by her. She was an amazing, anointed woman, and she gave us the ability to put our faith, family, and career, working a job in that order. She would always say, if you read her autobiography, in that order things work, and out of that order they do not work. I am grateful for a company that is compassionate and passionate. Mary Kay operates in 40 countries around the world, and you will find that the common language we speak is love. The P&L in Mary Kay is people and love, not just profit and loss. We come to have fun, but we don't come to play. We're serious, confident businesswomen, but we're businesswomen with heart. And I honestly believe if a Mary Kay National Sales Director were running this country right now, that a lot of the challenges that they're talking about on the news would be solved, because we just operate with a nurturing but a confident mentality and run business, in my opinion, the way that it should be run. And so I'm grateful for that. Prizes, oh my gosh, prizes. I go on and on and on. Believe it or not, I do not have any of the 30 carats on that I've received from Mary Kay, but Mary Kay has given me 30 carats of diamonds, 5 of them on my mom's hand. Okay, I was blessed to walk off stage and hand my mom a 5-carat diamond ring. Is that crazy? Cinderella prizes. All throughout my home, in every room, there are things. As soon as I said that, my mom just texted me. Maybe she's watching. All throughout my home, I'm blessed to live in Chicago and the San Francisco Bay Area. There are things that Mary Kay has given me, things that you could buy, but it's so much fun to win them. And then there's smaller prizes that you can get from your sales director. The prizes keep going, and the prizes go along with the cash. You know, as you do things where you get paid anyways, you get recognized. The recognition in Mary Kay is so thick you can cut it with a knife. Prizes, priorities, perks. I talked about the car, but the first car is a Chevy Malibu, or $375 a month cash. There's a Ford Equinox, or $500 cash. There's a Mini Cooper, which is black with pink stripe going down the side, or a Chevy Traverse, which seats 7. Then there's the cream of the crop, which is the pink Cadillac. You can drive a pink Cadillac, or $900 cash. I swore I would never drive a Cadillac. I definitely didn't want a pink one until it gets in your driveway. And then, baby, you drive. If you watch Aretha Franklin's homegoing service, this pink Escalade that's outside right now was the last pink Escalade in line right before Aretha and her family. It is amazing to drive free. And as a national sales director, I get the pink Cadillac of my choice, which, as I said, I have the Escalade, or I could take $1,400 a month cash. Generosity. I just want to ask you, how generous is the company you work for? Mary Kay is the gold standard of direct sales. We've been at this for 56 years, as I've said. Many companies have come and gone. And I will tell you that in this challenging economy, you will see companies in the challenge, but Mary Kay will stand the test of time. So I could go on and on. The very last thing I'm going to say in that box, so I can wrap this up in the next few moments, the very last thing in that third box is taxes. We just heard about the tax deadline being extended to July 15th. Praise God for those of us that are self-employed, because we get so many tax deductions. So many tax deductions. I write off everything. So these lights are tax deductible. This computer is tax deductible. This internet is tax deductible. This water is tax deductible. My travel is tax deductible. My husband and I, as I said, not only do we live in Chicago and San Francisco Bay Area, but we live someplace in the world as we travel. When we travel for ministry and travel quite a bit for Mary Kay, we're supposed to be boarding an all expense paid private cruise where the company chartered. I know right now, no one's excited about cruising, but just imagine in regular times, you guys, that the company would charter a cruise ship. No one else is on the cruise ship but the national sales director, her husband, some staff in the company, our high-level executives, and the butlers, and the captain, okay? No one else. And so we're supposed to be cruising on this all-expense 7-day cruise that they are elaborate, all over the world cruises, and this year was to Vancouver and Alaska. And so I just tell you the perks. Literally, I've traveled around the world. I'm grateful right now more than ever for the ability to stay home, hashtag stay home, and hashtag work from home. But I'm also grateful that Mary Kay has helped me to fill my passport and write off my life. So when you look at your check and you see FICA, funds I cannot access, let us show you how to access more of those funds. I'm not a tax professional, but I can promise you that a home-based business will position you in a better tax situation. Lastly, the last box is what does it take to get started? Honestly, I tell people, don't think about this long, just think about it strong. Did you hear 1 or 2 benefits that Mary Kay can have for you? What would you have to lose? It's $100, y'all, to get started. Give this business a try for $100 right now. Are you kidding me? I mean, we need the energy. We need something else to do. You could come into Mary Kay right now. Your recruiter can start sending you videos. You could do our Mary Kay University. You can get trained and you can get equipped. We will get through this. And on the other side of this, there'll be that, right? And so we're always going to need extra cash, but more than ever, you can use this time, pour yourself into something new and exciting. You can weave this into what you're doing and let us show you, whoops, it looks like I just froze. Let us show you how to supplement your income with Mary Kay. What it takes is for you to text. I want to know if you're getting started. Of course, we operate on the honor system. So anyone who comments, if you're my personal guest, make sure you text me, okay? Or since you're on my fan page, if you happen to have found me and weren't personally invited by a Mary Kay person, you can definitely personal message me. But I want to hear from those of you that decide to say yes. Please comment and tag the person that invited you right here, and also text her, or she will text you. But let her know that you were on by tagging your name and your city. And I may have some of my consultants from out of the country. So if you're from out of the country, please put your country as well. And let us know that you are ready to get started. She will then email you a link and you sign up with that link. And then when you sign up, things start in motion. There's no quotas, there's no have-tos, but right now in March, we have a special contest going on called Double Credit. It's a big deal. You come into Mary Kay, you'll find out about it. And the company is doing something special this weekend because we had to cancel our conference. They're doing something special this weekend that's going to be a virtual conference. So there's never a better time. The speeches that we were all going to give, we're submitting those, and you're going to be able to share. So I'm telling you, God is causing everything to work together for our good, and we are using this opportunity to give women a beauty break and to give women a peek into pink. I want to thank you so much for your time, for watching me. I want to thank you from wherever you are. Just let me know what city you're in and where you are listening in from. Those of you on the phone, I thank you for hanging out. Those of you on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. And those of you that are on Facebook, thanks for hanging out. Beauty consultants, you can share this message. If anyone's watching the replay, let me know what impressed you the most. I want to thank you so much. I'm going to finish by right now giving you an opportunity. I am done, but I'm going to finish by sharing with you our video called Magic Happens. And so those of you on the phone, I'm going to, hold on one second. I think I'm going to do that. Hold on. Those of you on the phone, I'm going to hang up, and those of you on the computer, you can hang out and you can watch this 10-minute video. So I want to thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hang out for the video if you're watching me. And those of you on the phone, have a great day because you won't be able to see the video. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so off with that. Hang tight for 1 second. I need my glasses. And oh my gosh, they are so dirty. I need some glass cleaner. And I am going to share with you my Vimeo. 1 second. It's on, y'all. Gotta bring it up. There we go. And I am hoping, I think Rhonda is hanging out with me. If you have my personal cell phone, let me know if you hear the volume. So I hope this works, y'all. I'm on a different platform than Zoom, so hopefully you could hear the video. Someone text me and let me know that you can not only see it, but you can hear it.
Hello, I am National Sales Director Sabrina Goodwin Monday, and I reside in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Welcome to the wonderful world of Mary Kay. If someone invited you to watch this video, they obviously wanted to pique your interest about our amazing premier cosmetics company. You're going to meet some amazing women who have done some amazing things in their Mary Kay career. You know, many were just like you, looked at a video like this and said, you know what, I think I can do that, and they did. I love this business. It's a company that does good. It's a company that cares about people. It's a company that gives amazing, amazing lifestyles to women all over the world. I will tell you this, that there's no company.
Okay. Rhonda told me that you can't see it. Let me see. Let me try 1 second. Could you hear it, Rhonda? It says here that you could see it. Oh, okay. Okay. Someone text me. So can you still not see it? Can hear but can't see. Okay. Hold on. Can't see it. We can't see the video. Make it bigger. Okay, it was big. I did that. And then, hold on. It's a little bit different than Zoom. Okay. Hold on. Can you see it now? I'm using Ustream, and let's see. I'm looking at myself online to see if it goes live. Okay, I think it's just not working. So I'm going to put the link below, and I will master this. I'm the tech master, but for some reason I'm not able to. I'm not able to share that. So I'm going to try one more thing. Try one more thing. And it's like a little bit of a delay. So I'm trying it. You see it. I think I was clicking the wrong tab. Okay, so I think you can see it now. Someone will text me because I see myself. And I can see you guys in the comments, so let me know if you can hear it now. But I think you can see it, so let's see if this works.
Hello, I am National Sales Director Sabrina Goodwin Monday, and I reside in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Welcome to the wonderful world of Mary Kay. If someone invited you to watch this video, they obviously wanted to pique your interest about our amazing premier cosmetics company. You're going to meet some amazing women who have done some amazing things in their Mary Kay career. You know, many were just like you, looked at a video like this and said, you know what, I think I can do that, and they did. I love this business. It's a company that does good. It's a company that cares about people. It's a company that gives amazing, amazing lifestyles to women all over the world. I will tell you this, that there's no company out there that loves like we do, that gives like we do, that cares like we do. We absolutely are making a difference, one face at a time.
I would have never guessed my personal growth would be such a large part of my success.
The money is great. The freedom and flexibility also works.
This company can rock their world. Being able to travel, being able to hang out with girlfriends, and being able to work from home.
I absolutely love being my own boss.
It has literally changed my life.
To raise my babies without having to answer to anybody.
Putting God first and my family second and career third. It was a match made in heaven. I started when my children were very, very young. In fact, I was getting ready to go through a divorce. And I knew I was getting ready to go through a divorce because I was in 10 years of domestic violence. And it was a challenging time for me. So I wasn't looking for anything additional to add to my plate because my plate was extremely full. I had an hour's commute back and forth to my job. I was working 60 to 70 hours for my job at the time. I also was running the Girl Scout troop for my pastor at the church. And I had a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. So it was a very scary and difficult time for me. But I went to a Mary Kay skincare class with absolutely zero intentions of buying anything. But my girlfriend invited me, so I went. There I saw this woman sell $350, and I was like, I need to make some extra money. So, sure enough, I decided in a fast decision to try it. And I did. So then I became a single parent, and I was a single parent for 7 years. Then I fell in love. Went down to Florida, met my husband. Now we've been married 22 years. I had 2 children. He had 2 children. And we have 5 grandchildren. So our life is very, very busy. I sit here now as the #1 salesperson in Mary Kay in North America. And I'm proud because my responsibility is teaching the other women how to build entrepreneurial businesses with Mary Kay.
I think millennials will be attracted to Mary Kay because the money is great. I think that the freedom and flexibility also works. And millennials don't like to be tied down to just one thing. And so they treat us very well. They pay us well. We get to travel. I'm an avid traveler, especially because I'm single with no husband, no kids. So this is the time that I can shop till I drop. I can, wake up when I want to. I can go to bed as late as I want to and just really grind and work my business. So that way, when I do, get older and want to settle down and have a family, I've kind of done everything that I wanted to do on my own as a single woman and just be that stay-at-home mom and, that wife that I want to be.
I have driven a career car at Mary Kay since 1996. 30 days into this company, I was on target for a car, and 60 days later, I was driving the career car that I have earned, and I am still driving a career car at Mary Kay Cosmetics. It is that pink Escalade. It is a standout. When people see us on the road, they give us a thumbs up, and of course, people want to know how hard we work to have a career car or to earn the use of a career car. I just can't hardly believe that today, my daughter is now a sales director, an independent sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, as well as my son, who owns his own trucking company. So from my stepping out on faith to be an entrepreneur gave them the courage to also step out on faith and to try business ownership to see how it would work for them.
I loved that I could get started with Mary Kay because it weaved itself into my extremely busy lifestyle. I was commuting 2 hours one way to grad school, and so I had no time, but I also needed cash. And so there I was, young, single, and free, and I appreciated the fact being able to travel, being able to hang out with girlfriends, and being able to work from home. Now, I love that I can live between my home state of California in the San Francisco Bay Area and Chicago, Illinois, where I get to travel back and forth with my husband. We really do live 3 places: San Francisco Bay Area, Chicago, and a hotel someplace in the world. We work full-time also in global ministry. And I just literally love the fact that I can really work anywhere as long as I have a cell phone and a good Wi-Fi connection. I work hard. I'm not afraid of work, but I appreciate the fact that I can work for myself at the time of day that really works for me. And so I just love that.
You grind, you get to hustle for your dreams, for the life that you want to fulfill, for the life you want to create for yourself. And so I absolutely love being my own boss. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other millennials who would love to do the same. Wake up when they're ready, make the type of income they want to make whenever they want to. And then on top of that, there's no fixed income. If you want to make $5,000 a month, if you want to make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, and it goes on, you can do that. And I too am single, no children. So I'm loving this lifestyle as a millennial where I can really create my dream life and really prepare for the future.
The thing that excites me about Mary Kay are all the possibilities that Mary Kay allowed me, or gave me. I went to college for 2 semesters, hated it, and wanted to do something different. And Mary Kay walked into my life. It has literally changed my life. I always tell people I have a PhD from Mary Kay because now I speak all over the United States and the retirement. I love the retirement. I remember talking to someone who said that they weren't sure whether they wanted to be a part of Mary Kay because of their 401k. I said, but what if something happens to your 401k? And what I'm totally excited about Mary Kay is that I get 60% of the last 3 years of my income for the next 15 years. But I'm so thankful that not only has Mary Kay changed my life, it's changed my husband's life. He's getting ready to retire this year, and I'm so excited about it. My grandchildren, they get to see me as a powerful businesswoman, and they know that they don't want to work for somebody else, and that's not the ends to all ends. I'm forever grateful to Mary Kay for that piece that Mary Kay put into my life. When I think about my Mary Kay business, one of the major reasons that I joined Mary Kay was because of the company's philosophy, and that is God first, family second, and career third. And when I joined Mary Kay, my husband was a minister, and now he's the pastor of our church. And I love the fact that I can live out my faith with Mary Kay. I didn't have to compromise, and it was just so awesome being around so many women who were Christians, who really loved the Lord and was able to live out their beliefs in God as well. So that was, for me, very refreshing. I was working in the corporate world, and I thought I was going to be this executive woman climbing up the corporate ladder. I thought I was going to be one with the briefcase, the navy blue pinstripe suit. I was going to climb the corporate ladder until I had my children. And that's when I knew I was looking for something more. And so the fact that Mary Kay could offer me an opportunity that really was the standard for how I live my life, putting God first and my family second and career third, it was a match made in heaven.
When I started this business, I was right out of graduate school at Boston University. I was working for the daily newspaper there, one of the largest newspapers in the country. But I had my side gig. I believe everybody needs to have a side gig. And I opened an accessories business, hats, scarves, belts, jewelry, something to call my own. What I loved about that business, it gave me ownership. It gave me confidence. It gave me a sense of well-being that I was my own boss. But the best thing that happened in that business, a woman walked in, and that was Gloria Mayfield. She was a customer in my store, and she started sharing with me the opportunity. I said, no. When she first approached me, no, thank you. Not for me. but I was uneducated and uninformed. I really didn't know much about the opportunity. And she said, we make 50% on the dollar. She said, we have no territories. She said, you can do it when you want to do it. She said that I can teach you everything there is to know. And I said, okay, maybe I will. I think about when I said yes, what the yes has granted me. The yes has granted me almost $3 million in earnings in my commissions with Mary Kay. The yes has granted me travel all over the world, to over 33 foreign countries. The yes has granted me a peace of mind, most importantly. The yes has granted me freedom and flexibility to do what I want to do and become who I want to become. We are business owners, but we become family, the magic family. Yes, we've risen to the top, and to the top is where we want to stay. That's why we want you to join our team. We believe you'd be great.
All right, all right, all right. I am flipping back here. And I want to thank you. That did work. And I was able to get some other work done while y'all were watching the video. I said, another reason I love this career. I want to thank you for watching again. My name is National Sales Director Katrina Harris Earl. And my name is Katrina Harris Earl, and my title is National Sales Director with Mary Kay. Please follow me here on my fan page. Also pop over and follow me on Instagram, Katrina Harris Earl, and follow me on my regular profile. And just let me know if you decide to join the wonderful world of Mary Kay. We'd love to help you help magic happen. Bye-bye.